Right.
Can you think of one of those kind of insights or lessons that sort of hit home, or you were, like you said, God seemed to meet you where you're at with some of those.
Yeah. Well, of all things, it was the dot to dot activity.
Oh, really?
I carried that one around in my pocket for the rest of the week.
Oh, that's so encouraging to hear. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I won't give away the details in case, this is being shown to somebody who might go
Yeah.
through the process again, because I don't want to spoil that experience for them. But that really met me where I was at. In my work right now, there are certain things that I'm dealing with as far as wanting to know what God's will is and what the next step is.
Right.
And, that's something that you deal with all the time. Where do I go next? Where do you want me to go, Lord? How can I handle this? Can I have some insight into this? I don't know where I'm going. And
Mm.
yeah, just knowing that it was okay to have some waiting times, I think was super encouraging. So,
Isn't it funny? Just the basic stuff sometimes are the most powerful lessons, right?
mhm, for sure.
We complicate life, don't we? I think sometimes God looks at us that way, right?
Right.
I'm with you. So did you feel I guess like you said, it spoke to you kind of where you're at, and then you were taking that as either where you are personally or where you are as a father or a husband. Do you feel like have you been able to sort of raise your antenna being intentional as you go into work?
Yeah, and that's something that I have to work really hard on because, it's nice to have these few moments of quiet here. It's about a half hour before our store opens.
Okay.
And I always get here early because it's the best time to get things accomplished with some uninterrupted
Exactly.
quiet. The day could be super hectic, and
Yeah.
I'll move. I often say from interruption to interruption, and
Ah,
get to 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and oh yeah, that thing that I was working on back at 7:30 in the morning is
right.
still sitting there. Let me finish that up a minute.
Right.
Um, so taking time to slow down and be intentional about integrating faith into my work. That's something that I got to be super conscious of all day long.
Final thought, would you recommend the group to others that are kind of sitting in a space that maybe you were?
Yeah, I absolutely would. Like I said, I thought it was important before I began, but yeah, the sessions were all really helpful and thought provoking and yeah, life transforming in some ways. So definitely something that I would recommend. Getting up that early in the morning, it's an extra hour and a half
Yeah.
than what I might normally do. But uh, yeah, again, that's part of the discipline of it. I think that it's something that's different from the normal routine that puts you into a space where you can think about it and you can let your heart be open. So it's worth getting up for.